Hi everyone, welcome back to my art video. Firstly, I want to show you that my 2-year-old sister can already draw some simple shapes. I don't know if you can see, but that is actually a face with eyes, mouth, and ears. I want to keep this as a memory, therefore in the future, when she's mature enough to understand, she can see how much she improved in one of the things that all humans used to do as a toddler. My sister's name is Dina, so of course the file should have her name, and because she's still a toddler, I want the file to be a children-friendly that is colorful, full of doodles, and reflecting her as an individual at the same time. When I say reflect her as an individual, it's not necessarily mean what she likes or dislikes. I am inspired by her knowledge and vocabulary at the moment too. For example, she already knew frog, ice cream, scooter, and cat, so I add those things as part of the doodles. And she doesn't know some other things like flowers or speaker yet, but I also add those things because it feels fun to play with the color and also introduce her to new things too. By the way, for this painting I use acrylic paint because I think it's the most suitable medium for the surface. I have a Posca marker set of 8, so for the basics I use that. And for the rest, I will use traditional acrylic paint by Winsor & Newton that I just got from Shopee. And I will link everything I've mentioned in the description box below in case you're interested in and want to check it out. Right now I'm painting this black object, which to be honest is the animals or living things in the movie Spirited Away. Is the one that take Chihiro's shoes and save it there, but my sister thought that is a virus, so I'm not really sure. So like always, a little bit background story. I want to make this file and keep all of my sister's drawings since she's little because when I was a child I didn't have it. I was a clumsy and messy child, so my mom always scolded me every time my room was cluttered. So in order to clean my room as fast as possible, I threw away most of my artworks. This situation kept happening more and more like a cycle. I didn't care nor think much at the moment, I just wanted to finish things fast. Back then, I didn't know that my artworks would be something valuable for future me because, I was still a kid. Sometimes I wish someone keep my old artworks on my behalf, but yeah, nobody did. So it kind of like a bummer. But it's already past. What I can do right now is to move on and make sure that more children don't experience the same as what I did. So that is why I want to start with her. Then I paint this. Maybe you guess it as a blue cat, but it's supposedly to be Tororo. Yes, I make a few Studio Ghibli references here because my siblings do enjoy animes. But it turned out so weird and totally not popping out as what I thought it would be. I thought it would be like the main character of this piece, but nah. Because the main character is this ice cream that I definitely not paying too much attention on. Then I paint her name, which is Dina. I'm not sure whether I've mentioned it or not, but yeah, that's her name. Deena, Dina. I purposely paint the doodles in kind of blue and greenish hue cause I want her name to be in yellow. For the word drawings, I use pastel colors to make it more kid-friendly. I then add details to the parts which I think are necessary. And I thought, all are necessary actually. I also add thick black lining using Shopee, which I didn't know I still have it. But it makes the doodles more defined and cute. We can't forget the lining for the name too. Yeah, I really like the combination of black and yellow. You know, like the B colors. I don't know why B always be considered as cute cartoon for children when in reality it stinks and dangerous. Maybe because of the color scheme that is understandably cute. I don't know. More lining, but this time only use the usual 0.8 pen. To be honest, I don't like lining everything because most of the artists only line for shadow areas, etc. But I am having hard times defining which I should line and which I shouldn't line. And I think back and realized that that method usually applied for more details and professional piece. And as I do this to capture a 2-year-old attention, I should make it more bolder and clearer. So at the end I just line everything. I still feel empty on some spaces, so I add Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars, cause that is a song that she already knew. And because this will be her art development file, so I need to write my name as a memorial of her journey in the future. And nope, we're not finished yet unless we officially put Dina's first drawing in it. So this will be the final product. How do you think I do? Because Dina loves it. With that being said, if you watch until here, thank you for watching. I really appreciate that and have a nice day.